Bus drivers, what's the scariest thing a parent has ever done? I was running my usual morning route when I hit the worst traffic I'd seen all year. Construction had blocked 2 lanes, and cars weren't moving at all. I sat there for 15 minutes just trying to reach the next stop, checking my mirrors, tapping the wheel, watching the clock tick past my scheduled arrival time like it was mocking me personally. When I finally pulled up, I was about 5 minutes late, and this mom was standing there with her arms crossed, staring at the bus like I'd just run over her mailbox. The second I opened the door, she launched into me. Do you know what time it is? I glanced at the dashboard clock and said, yeah, I can read numbers. That was the wrong answer. She went off on this whole rant about how she had an important appointment, and now she was going to miss it because of me. Because apparently I control traffic patterns and road construction schedules in my spare time. I tried explaining the situation, kept my voice calm, told her there was nothing I could have done. She wasn't having it, and then she did something I've never seen in 12 years of driving. She got on the bus, not to drop something off or ask a question. She just walked up the steps like she owned the place. I stood up immediately and said, "Ma'am, you can't be on here." She ignored me completely and started walking down the aisle yelling at the kids. This is what happens when the bus driver doesn't do his job. The kids went silent. Some of them were 6 years old, clutching their backpacks, looking at me like I was supposed to fix this. I radioed dispatch right away and told them what was happening. They said to stay calm, keep her there, and don't engage. She kept going, pacing back and forth between the seats, ranting about how unprofessional I was, how she was going to report me to the district, how I clearly didn't care about anyone's time but my own. Meanwhile, I'm standing at the front of the bus trying not to lose my job or my mind. One of the older kids in the back whispered, "Is she allowed to do this?" I shook my head and said, "Absolutely not." 2 minutes later, a police car pulled up behind the bus. The officer stepped on, looked at her, looked at me, and said, "Ma'am, you need to come with me." She tried arguing with him too, said she was just advocating for her child. But he wasn't interested. He escorted her off the bus, and she got hit with a trespassing charge on the spot. Her kid sat in the same seat the rest of the year and never once made eye contact with me again. I don't blame him. His mom got arrested for yelling at a bus full of children because I hit traffic. And I honestly really hope she missed that appointment she was whining about.